was the second oldest brother from the Junin trio. From an early, unspecified age, Jiga had ingested iron. In doing so, he became capable of magnetizing his body, as well as other objects. Some years later, Jiga, along with his brothers, established a coup d'état, which resulted in the death of the Land of Vegetables daimyo. After their rise to power, the three brothers betrayed their allies, which included greedy and disloyal courtiers they had recruited, and slaughtered them all. The brothers themselves were distrusting of each other, and plotted to kill off the others in order to have more wealth and power for themselves. Jiga was very overconfident in his abilities, always thinking that he was more powerful than his enemies, which then led to his downfall. As with his brothers, he is greedy and selfish, as he killed all the co-conspirators, and then later weakened Riga, in order to reduce the amount of spoils to be divided. Jiga was an overweight man with fair skin, dark gray eyes, two long thick eyebrows. He had two dark red stripes on each side, his face with curved tips and long dull black shoulder-length hair with two large chin-length pieces of his hair on the left and right sides of his face. He wore a dark blue sleeveless t-shirt with light gray circles on each side, dark blue sleeveless arm warmers with light gray circles on each side, light gray pants and dark blue sandals. From an early age, Jiga had ingested iron, which eventually allowed him the ability to magnetize his body and other surrounding objects. He could use his magnetism to disrupt the electrical impulses in the brain, effectively blocking a person's entire nervous system from functioning. He was also able to rip metallic ore and rocks from his environment to make makeshift projectiles to overwhelm an opponent. He turns this ability on and off by slapping his stomach. This ability had a glaring weakness to those who could exploit it. Occasionally, during the course of a battle, he had to pause to stop the flow of magnetism. If he used the ability for extended periods of time without stopping the magnetic flow, Jiga would attract all nearby ferrous objects against his will. Jiga was extremely proficient with the kusarigama, enhancing his ability by magnetizing the weight and using it to home in on an opponent's ferrous metallic objects, such as a forehead protector. He was also physically strong, seen when he was easily able to swing Naruto, who was stuck at the kusarigama around, and when he almost defeated Hinata with one single punch in the stomach. He was even capable of breaking stone with his fists. Jiga was also very durable and resilient, withstanding most of Hinata's strikes with minimal discomfort, as well as not being affected by a fall from a great height, immediately getting back up after having landed on his head. His brother Riga was defeated by Naruto, Choji, and Uranojo. Jiga then finished Riga off himself by burying him in magnetic rocks, stating that one less person sharing the wealth meant a larger share for himself and Renga. After he killed Riga, he fought Naruto and quickly defeated him. Hinata arrived soon after Naruto's defeat, and was able to defeat Jiga. By using her gentle fist, she altered the flow of his magnetism, causing him to strongly attract metals. He is then sucked into an iron sand vortex, which kills